Congratulations! You've just knocked out your final long run. But don't relax just yet. The next few weeks will be crucial in turning all that training into your best race ever. From your last long run to the finish line, we'll break down exactly what to do, step by step. The taper begins about 2 to 3 weeks before race day, depending on the distance you're running. For a marathon, 2 to 3 weeks is perfect. For a half marathon, you'll want about 2 weeks, and for shorter races like a 10K or 5K, 1 week is enough. This is the time when you cut back your training volume to let your muscles recover, glycogen stores refill, and all that training settle into your system. In the first week, reduce your mileage by about 20 to 30%, but keep some of the intensity with a few fast but short workouts. You still want to keep some sharpness in your legs during the taper. Short interval sessions at your goal race pace, like 4 to 6 by 400 meters with rest in between, will keep your body primed without adding fatigue. The key is to stay quick, but don't push too hard. Focus on control. Now here's where many runners struggle, mentally. It's easy to worry that you're losing fitness during the taper, but science backs up that tapering reduces muscle fatigue and enhances performance on race day. Trust your training. Trust the taper. During these taper weeks, focus on active recovery, stretching, foam rolling, yoga, and don't forget the mental side. Practice deep breathing exercises and visualize your race success. 3 days before the race, it's time to shift your focus to fueling. Carb loading is all about maximizing your glycogen stores, the primary fuel source your muscles will burn during the race. But it's not just about eating more food, it's about shifting your macronutrients. Cut back on fats and proteins, and aim for 70 to 80% of your calories from carbs. Think about whole grains, fruits, and starchy vegetables, pasta, rice, potatoes, oats. One mistake many runners make is overdoing carb loading, eating too much, or indulging in junk carbs, like sugary snacks. You want clean, high-quality carbs. And don't drastically increase your calorie intake. Just shift the balance of your meals to be carb-heavy. Now let's talk about the night before the race. You want to make sure you have everything ready: your gear, your fuel, your race plan. Lay out your clothes, pin your bib, and charge your watch the night before. You don't want to be scrambling in the morning. Double-check your nutrition plan. How many gels, chews, or drinks you'll take during the race, and when. Have everything set so you can rest easy. Let's talk about sleep. It's normal to feel anxious the night before the race, and you might not sleep perfectly. Don't panic. Focus on getting good sleep 2 nights before the race, and don't stress if you're tossing and turning the night before. You'll still perform well if you've rested properly the days leading up to it. Race morning. Time to execute your final routine. Your breakfast should be simple and familiar. Something like toast, oatmeal, or a banana, eaten 2 to 3 hours before the race. Keep it light. Your stomach needs time to digest. Once you arrive at the race, give yourself plenty of time for a dynamic warm-up. Start with easy jogging, then move into dynamic stretches like leg swings, lunges, and some strides to get your heart rate up. Don't overdo the warm-up, just enough to get your blood flowing. Save your energy for the race itself. The goal is to wake your body up and feel loose, not fatigued. Race execution, pacing, fueling, and the mental game. When the gun goes off, don't get caught up in the adrenaline. One of the biggest mistakes runners make is going out too fast. Start a little slower than your goal. Pace for the first mile or two. This will prevent early burnout and set you up for a strong finish. Fueling is critical. especially in longer races like a marathon. Stick to your fueling plan, take a gel every 45 minutes to an hour, and drink water or sports drinks at regular intervals. You want to avoid hitting the wall by maintaining your energy levels. In the tough miles. Whether it's mile 20 of a marathon or the final sprint of a 5K, it's all about mental toughness. Remind yourself why you trained, visualize the finish line, and dig deep. The pain will pass, but your result will last forever. Crossing that finish line is the ultimate payoff for all your hard work. All those early mornings, long runs, and the careful taper, it all comes together in this moment. Take a second to soak it in and celebrate. You've earned it. But don't skip out on your recovery. Immediately after the race, take a few minutes to walk and cool down. This helps flush out lactic acid from your muscles and speeds up recovery. Stay hydrated and grab something to eat within 30 minutes, something with both carbs and protein. After the race, take some time to reflect. What went well? What could you improve? This is the perfect time to assess your training, your taper, and your race execution. Use these insights to plan for your next race and keep growing as a runner. Whether you're a first-time racer or a seasoned marathoner, the journey doesn't stop here. Set new goals, whether it's a faster time, a longer race, or simply running injury-free. Running is a journey, not a destination. So, what's next? From your last long run to the finish line, you've mastered the process. Now it's time to take the next step in your running journey. Whether it's chasing a new personal best or simply enjoying the freedom of running, remember, this is your journey. Subscribe to RunFocused for more running tips and strategies to help you crush your next goal. Let's keep running strong together.